Oh, hey. Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris.
Good to have you back.
Got a little addiction going on over there?
You know what? You write that book? That book your dad is?
You got a little addiction going on over there?
I am officially addicted to crack the code.
To crack.
To crack.
The code.
Crack the code. And I know how you play Scrabble, but you play it throughout the day and you play with different people and it's not consistent.
Right.
You know, you might play with 10, 12 people, but it's not.
And then it ends at a certain time when people go to bed.
Yeah, it pisses me off they go to bed so early.
Crack the Code is free on your iPhone. Stephanie showed it to me, and it's like breaking a lock of a safe with colors, and you get 12 chances, and there's five.
If any of y'all have ever played the board game, or not really like a board game, but there was a game when I was young that I used to play with my dad. It's called Mastermind. It's the same thing.
Well, I showed Chris at it yesterday, and the most I've done in 5 is I've cracked the code in 8, and he cracked it in 6 on his first try. So.
Damn you.
All right, here goes. Everybody wants to know about Big Red.
Yep.
Yes.
So let me tell you what happened.
And look, I didn't even write it on the board.
Here's the thing. The deal is going to happen.
Right.
Yes.
It's just, it is a huge commitment for them.
Correct.
So a lot of things need to be in place.
It wasn't quite as easy.
Yeah, when we start breaking the deal down, just the change to put redc2.com or bigredtv.com on the bottles and the cans, that's going to cost them a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they had to do their homework to make sure the recession wasn't going to put us out of business or whatever. So nothing's been signed, but we had a good meeting, and they're supposed to hopefully shoot us a proposal later this week. So,
well, you know what? We've never been in a. We've always been the small business, and for you guys, and I don't know if who's watching, but if you work for somebody, you know, your boss, or when Train merged, I'll use Jason, when Train merged with was it Linux,
Ingersoll Rand,
or
something.
you know,
yeah.
when all that happens, God, it is a lot of
When you're dealing with corporations.
paperwork, people, you know. He say, she said, we got to be sure our end's covered. We got to be sure our end's covered. You did a good job yesterday, by the way. I was proud of you. I didn't say 2 words.
Well, it was. I really like what we have branded.
Yeah.
And I want to protect what we have branded.
Right.
You know.
And they like that. You know, they like that.
They respect
you know.
that, yeah.
Well, he made a good point. He said, what if 2 years down the road, you guys go, all right, we did great with this internet stuff. We're going back into NASCAR, which they're in NASCAR. Okay, we'll see y'all later. How do we get Red Sea? Hey, you guys were the Red Sea, but then you were Big Red. Now you're Red Sea. What's going on?
Yeah.
So we're not making millions of dollars yet, and probably won't off this deal, but the exposure and the opportunity for us is what's good.
Yeah.
We are very eager to see what they propose. A lot of it's going to be exposure. Most of it's going to be exposure. But tying in with a national brand, a huge corporation, speaks volumes to other advertisers.
Correct. That's the key.
So, in the long run, to get this deal done would be a smart thing for us to do. It's just, you know, we had a few things we had to stand up for. No big deal. And I don't think they took it as anything other than
business.
Man, those guys are passionate about what they do, and they're not going to just roll over for us.
Patience. Man, are we learning?
You know what? Let me call them right now.
Are we learning?
Hey, man, y'all send that over yet?
We are learning a big deal of patience, and it is part of the business world.
Right.
You know, but the opportunities, like you said, for bigger sponsors, more exposure, is huge. So we just
I was sitting in there, and halfway through the meeting, I'm like, man, it don't seem like we're getting anywhere. And between when we left and when this show aired, I went, God, that is a big commitment for them.
Oh, there's no doubt.
If they don't write us a check one, but they put us on every bottle or give us the opportunity to be in Walmart or Love's Truck Stops, I can go to Love's Video on my own. But
Hey,
just given those opportunities, man, it's a big commitment on their part.
Yeah.
well, it's like and I'm talking to Jason because Jason is he's our hey man, detail. He is us to Big Red. So when we give Jason information and tell him what happened and just very calmly do it, that is exactly the same way we sat in that meeting the first time and was like,
Right.
okay, we're merging with Big Red, we're going with Big Red. And now it's like, you know what? It'll happen slowly, and we both got to come to that agreement. Because we don't want to get screwed over, either one of us.
Right. Well, I think.
Probably Stephanie probably does, but.
I think it's good. I wish I could have gone.
But inside information says that the person making the deal will make a good and fair proposal for both sides. So
Perfect.
Sit up.
There you go.
Do your chest like that. Do your chest, Stephanie. How do our C? Look at our C's. Chris's is bright red.
this is a new shirt,
right.
newer shirt.
Mine's close to the deal, and Stephanie's spread out.
And my C is darker.
And your C looks bigger.
Hope our big red shirts look better than these.
All right.
This is an old shirt.
The Squire poll. Megan Fox drops to number 3rd in hot category in best looking women. First was Christina Hendricks, played in Mad Men. I've never even seen it.
She's
You know
a
her.
fiery
I've seen her.
redhead.
I saw her on the when they came up to get their awards. And Adriana Lima, Victoria's Secret's
Adriana
model.
Lima.
Adriana. Didn't ever
She's
see
not
her.
the one on Celebrity Apprentice, is she?
No. And I just don't think Megan Fox is too little for me.
She's skinny, but she's hot. She's sultry. She's very sultry
I
hot.
will pull your hair, drag you.
I will too.
You know what? To have Megan Fox as a girlfriend, I would need to be in the caveman days where I can just drag her around
I don't think you have
and
to.
hit her with my club.
That's what I'm saying. She's so little. Mr. Clay, you're charged for murder for hitting her with your. I'm like, oh, it's an
You're
accident.
just playing.
How'd you break her jaw? Touch me, wasn't it?
So anyway.
Told her to her head like All right, so
Yeah.
the
At least
red.
Big Red don't care about her content.
Oh, the rest of Waco does though.
The rest of U.S. envies Texas. Texas doing better say that word,
Economically.
than the other areas in the U.S. Would you like to touch on a couple of facts of that?
Yeah.
Texas is going to lead the recovery, is what they say. People behind 3 months on their mortgages, our state average is, people that are behind is 5.78%. The rest of the nation at 8.78%. Unemployment, we're 8.2, which is still a little high, but places like California and Michigan, they're at 12 and 14% unemployment rate.
Wow.
And they said the reason Texas is leading it is because of the petroleum
Jelly?
wells going up
Oh, okay.
That too.
and the wind.
Turbines.
The turbines, the big windmills.
Wow.
So it's all energy.
Well, I did not. Well,
So-
then, I'm going to tell you, we got a gold mine in Lubbock. Because it blows, and Amarillo, it blows.
Hell, we got a gold mine
constantly.
way